Welcome back to Football Manager 2024 Rebuilding Cologne. We're 21 games in the season and we're currently in 6th place with 35 points, just that 1 point above Borussia Dortmund, and we're on the heels of Augsburg. We do play them in a couple days, so we could definitely tighten that grip just a little bit more. And as long as we can maintain the same kind of form that Borussia Dortmund's in, we should at least be able to finish 6th place, which would be 1 point or 1 position above last season. And we're not going to fight for 7th. I can tell you that right now, because last season we were in 7th place and we just didn't qualify for the next European competition, which was very disappointing because Germany as a whole did not do very good in those competitions. But currently, most of the German teams are doing very well in their European spots. So hopefully we do at least get another 7th place, which means that we do have a chance at playing in Europa, which I would much more rather than playing in the Europa League. But we'll definitely, or Europa Conference League, I guess. But we definitely want to see results sooner rather than later. And our recent form has been pretty good after the Wolfsburg loss with the ridiculous goal scored against us. We then turn around and beat our rivals for the first time, Wiper scoring in the 89th minute. Then we end up playing Bayern in Munich and managed to rescue a draw there. But if you look at the game, I would say that we were in command for a decent amount of it. So, I mean, XG wise, we're a whole goal ahead of them, and possession wise is the only thing. But we were playing more cautious. Mina and Asan and Hubbards and Killian and Erbig all playing very pivotal roles in that game. But let's see if we can manage to get a win against Werder Bremen. Previous meetings, we've won against them both times, and they're currently in the division below us. So let's see if we can manage to get a result and make it to a final in the German Cup. So let's jump to that and see what squad we have for that game. And here's the squad that we're going to go with for the Werder Bremen game. We have Erbig in goal, Kovacs, Schmidt, Elderete, and Augustin as our back line. We have Olsen and Christensen as our mid. Then we have Mina, Darvish, and Warner. And then we have Wiper as our top striker, who's been playing very good for us, and I feel as though he can definitely get the job done. Augustin seems upset. I don't know why. We decided to play him instead of Hubbards, but I guess he's upset by that. And then Martel will probably come in at halftime. But this should be a slam dunk. I don't really see why we shouldn't be able to just dismantle this team. They were in our division last season, but they did obviously fall on hard times, and they're currently in around 10th place in the Bundesliga too. So they're not even going to get promoted this next season, which is going to be catastrophic for them in the future, because I think once you don't get promoted the next season up, it does take a little bit longer for them to kind of get their footing afterwards. I don't think they got gutted either, so all this could be for naught. They could find their way into a cup final as well, and totally just ruin everything that we built. But I do like the transfers that we brought in. I think this makes our team so much stronger, and not just stronger for this season, stronger for the seasons that follow this one. And I think with Trisolde and Wiper, we definitely have a very good chance up front. Did suck losing Selke, but what can you do, really? Wiper finds Olsen, but gets blocked. We almost had our first real opportunity there. And that's the end of that highlight, but no shot on target as of yet for us. And Wiper is playing at 7.0 average. But I mean, for the players that we might bring in next season, I'm still not sure what position. If we can't get Darvish or Wenner, we might have to look at bringing a winger. But I do know that it's saying that our youth intake's going to have a winger, so we might have a chance. And then definitely curious to see how Elderete plays, and some of our youngsters play this season as well, which, like I said, are going to get every opportunity to. And then Borrier is probably going to come in as a sub too if I can help it. I would love to see how he develops. I know it's we kind of threw him a little bit of a curveball by bringing in so many players that can play attacking mid, and it's not that we weren't happy with them. It's just that, I mean, yeah, you just kind of have to sometimes. I don't know how that goes into an own goal. That looks like that was a definite goal from us, but let's check the replay. We're up 1-0. Wiper with a good through ball there. And I guess it touches him. It's an own goal by Malatini, but I feel as though they've robbed us of that goal. But either way, we'll take it. We're up 1-0. And currently looking like we could go up more than that. And I would love for us to make it to the final here. Christensen through ball, and Darvish ends up finishing it after Wiper ends up getting denied. But Darvish gets a rebound. We end up scoring 2 goals in 4 minutes. But we'll watch this. Christensen ends up beating his man and then ends up putting it in. Oh, I guess Wiper didn't get a foot on it, but Peacock Farrell ends up hitting it right into Darvish's foot and just taps it in. And it's 2-0. Could be more now. Christensen now with it to Kovacs. Kovacs decides to try and be cute with it and kick it from outside the box, but no pressure on that one. Goes out for a goal kick. We get the ball back too. And good play with Augustin. Darvish loses it right away though. But I feel as though I was asking a little bit too much with that pass. And we get the ball back. I'm not even going to try and say his name. I'm going to have to say his first name, because I'm going to butcher his pronunciation every time. Kovacs now with it. Back to Schmidt. Back to Kovacs. I like the fact that Kovacs can play either on the left or the right. It does give us a little bit of flexibility. And we can kind of rest Finkriff or Augustin as much as possible. Good through ball. Wiper can't finish it though, but a very good chance there. And he's just asking for it. He's been a great addition to our team. And 7 shots, 3 on target, and it looks like it's going to go in a half, 2-0. And yeah, we are ecstatic. Hoxa is going to probably come in as well, with the either Olsen or Christensen coming on the bench. Alderete is going to play the whole game though. I don't think we're going to want to sub him off unless he gets injured. Give him every kind of exposure that he can. I think he's currently a Bundesliga 2 player though. So this is kind of the game for him. And Mina is going to be probably the first one that comes off. Kind of see what some of our other players can do. But obviously we're going to emphasize on the young first. Thielman might even get a chance as well. But I wouldn't mind, if only Darvish wasn't so tired, I would have probably put him on the left wing. But mine is going to come off. Let's put Tresoldi on, actually. And guess let's put in a Son. Huh. Yeah, we'll bring in Curly here. Tresoldi, can you play on the right? Tresoldi can play on the right, so we'll kind of see how that looks like. Where can Curly play? Curly can only play in the center. So put in Curly here. We'll put in Bourier. I think he can play on the left. On the right. Okay, so we'll swap that up. And we'll make the other subs after. I think maybe Hoxa comes in, but we'll make it in the next substitution, probably in the next 5 minutes, probably after this highlight. And we lose it right away. If we go down 2-1, that will kind of change things though. And nothing to it. Naby Keita, or Ketcha. I'll make the other sub here. It'll take a little while for it to go through, but let's put in Oxa. We'll switch both our midfield, I guess, and then put in Asan there. Let's see how that looks. It looks like a record 50,000 attendance for this game. Ignore that. And I'm hoping that we just get another chance up front too. Tresoldi clears it. But it looks like they're going to be coming back for it. And no one jumps for that. Kovacs just lets his man past him. And we do get a chance here. So Alderete to Bourier. And I don't know what Borje did there, but he just kicks it out. No pressure on that. And 10 shots, 3 on target. Looks like we're cruising to victory here. I don't think they're going to be able to do anything that's really going to test us here. But only 5 shots, 1 on target, showing that there's a clear difference between Bundesliga 2 and Bundesliga in general. Kovacs with it. We're not even playing in an advanced attacking. We're just kind of more so focusing on just being balanced and not tiring out everyone. But our D-line looks like they're absolutely exhausted. Grade's not really reflecting it, though, because they're not really playing too much. Kovacs and Augustin are all both exhausted. I think we need a backup right back, though, for next season. And Elderete is going to probably let the time chew out. And that's all she wrote. I think after this kick, it should be done. And Peacock kicks it out. Just waiting for the ref to signal it. And it looks like Urbig's going to get a shutout here. Oxa with it to Hassan. If we score another goal, it'll be kind of disappointing. Tresoldi just kicks it away, but that's all she wrote. We end up getting the victory here. We do make it to our first final, so that's something to be proud of so far in the second season. And the only question is, who are we going to face after this? Actually, no, semis. My bad. Semis. So we might face against Borussia. I think that's who we're supposed to face. Yeah, we're going to face Borussia after this. We're going to face our rivals to go to the finals. Jeez, I was getting ahead of ourselves. So we're going to face our rivals, the team that we just ended up beating. Schmidt makes his debut, and there's a couple others that end up making it. Ignacio makes his debut, already listed at 21 million. That's pretty good. But our finances are starting to get taken care of here. We're currently at around 6 million there, which we do have around 7 million in terms of budget. But even in terms of income, it's at least offsetting our expenditures, so I am happy about that. But it is still early on in the month, and I don't think we have another cup game in the future. That's why if we go to, if we get to Europe spot, then definitely we will have another chance for that. But let's jump to the next game and see if we can manage to get a result there as well. And then we play our next home game against Augsburg. Here we have Urbig in goal, Finkriff, Hubbards, Killian, and Augustin as our backline. Christensen and Martel are going to get the nod as midfield. Asan, Darvish, and Thielman are going to get the nod at attacking mid. And then we have Tresoldi going to get the nod up front. Asan, I'm still not sure where to play him. He does have a decent amount of dribbling. His crossing is not that much, so I don't know why they keep suggesting him to play on the wing. Maybe they're just not comfortable with him playing defensive, but I think it's also because we don't have an attacking left mid at the moment. Granted, I think we probably do. We can probably put where is he? Not Hubbards. Yeah, we can probably put I can't remember why I don't know his name. Thielman. Thielman can probably play on the left if needed. I imagine so. He prefers right, but I think he could still do a pretty good job there. And we're playing against Augsburg, who's been very good this season. Much better than I would have expected, but it's going to take everything that we have to be able to get a result here. And especially since we just ended up finishing the cup game. And we thought that it was the semis, which, I mean, foolishly enough, it's not. But it's at least the, now it's the semis. And Christensen ends up getting it to Finkriff, to Martel, and Thielman telling me he doesn't want to play left mid without telling me he doesn't want to play left mid. Looks like he ends up scoring here. I don't see the flag up. And could we be up 1-0? And goal awarded 1-0. I don't even know what Christensen did. That could have easily been a handball. Finkriff to Martel. Nice through ball to Thielman, and Thielman just ends up finishing just over Dahman. We're up 1-0. That is what we want to see here. And I guess they're going to end up showing whether or not it is offside. By a fraction, he manages to stay onside. And we're up 1-0. Leverkusen up 1-0 on. Then let's look at the table, actually. I don't know why it keeps focusing off of that. but we'll be able to focus on both those. Darvish has been playing very well for us, and I do want to bring him on permanently, but we do have another transfer in the works right now that I won't share with you because I will show you probably next season if it does manage to not fall through. But we might be able to bring in a midfielder, which means that that Christensen or Olsen might end up getting overlooked next season, and we might end up having to transfer possibly one of them, or kind of have them for Champions League or whatever European competition we end up getting into, if we do. And it looks like we're getting caught on the counter here. Darvish with it to Chisoldi. Surprising that we're playing on a positive approach. Thielman with his second goal. Oh my god. But it looks like they might call it off. We're just waiting. Everyone just walk to center and just ignore him. They're going to check the VAR. Goal disallowed. So unfortunately we don't have 2-0 there. But decent passing there. Oh yeah, offside by a mile. But a good finish. I do like the fact that he's able to finish, though. My God, Leipzig down 1-0 against Darmstadt. That is that is insane. Darvish with an absolute stunner, but gets stopped by their goalie. But it does look like we're running away with it. 3 shots, 3 on target. But XG's not showing it, though. Only 0.3. 0.36. And Martel picks that up easily. I guess it happens normally. I only notice it when it happens to us, when we end up losing it so cheaply. And Chisoldi almost gets off the mark there, but we end up getting the corner. That was a nice play by him. And I guess it is true that he is fast. And Hubbards can't quite redirect that properly. But 5 shots, 4 on target, only to the 1. And it doesn't look like there's a very good one. And our rivals are up 1-0 on Hertha. But yeah, Olsen might be the odd man out next season. Even though I do like him, but we have too many mouths to feed in the middle there. And I don't even know what budget we're going to have for next season, so someone might have to go. And I wouldn't mind bringing in Darvish if we can, but I feel as though we're going to have to probably get him on loan again next season. So up 1-0. Bourier looks like he really wants to come in too. And Martel with it to Thielman. Good pass to Darvish. Then that was happening to them, but we end up have it happen to us, and that's definitely looked more like a pass back, but whatever. And Nakakura goes off for them. Augustin with a nice pass. Darvish can't quite, I don't know, can't quite get it. And Asan decides to shoot it out for no reason. And we're just giving it back to them. It's like they're just playing. And Asan loses it the same way. Christensen now with it to Asan, to Thielman. Now just send it through. Martel now with it. Back to Thielman, and Christensen scores. There's no way that is going to get... There's no way that's offside. That is 100% onside. And it looks like he's checking all the way over here. There's no way that's offside. Thielman to Martel. No, he was definitely onside. And even hits off of Pfeiffer. And Christensen looks like he sends us up 2-0 there. And that is what we like to see. Asan to Darvish. Darvish loses it. Ugh. That was such a cheap loss. And Vargas now with it. Oh my god. I thought that was going to go in for sure. Is that guy's name Rebekaj? And 60th minute, we do get another chance here. We will make a full-fledged switch if we end up scoring on this one. Darvish now with it, and he... Oh my god. What a goal. Darvish with probably one of the goals of the season there. And that was very good. Fincroft gets turned away. Hubbards now passes it up. And Darvish ends up making them pay. Nice left foot. Wow. I wonder if Darvish can play on the wing. Obviously, I shouldn't be saying that, considering how well we're doing. But I mean, it feels like one of our eight stars guys is gonna have to come off. Trisoldi's gonna come off for sure. We want Wiper in. You know what? I want to take off Darvish, but Schmidt can play on the right too. I didn't realize that. Now we'll switch him with Killian. And then Ignacio's definitely going to come in. We're going to put him as mid. Maybe. No, Hawks is going to come in as mid. Let's switch him off for... Let's put in Hubbers at left back. Ignacio there. It's going to be more of a central there. And we're going to kind of leave that. Borje is going to come in next, though. We're going to give our boys the opportunity to get another goal there. I don't want to go too crazy on it. But I do want Thielman to develop very well as well. Christensen to Darvish, good pass, but can't quite finish it. Son now with it. Good play by him. Cuts inside, nice pass to Darvish, and that looks like it was an offside for sure. And the subs are going to come in. And it looks like they're asking for more subs. Looked like someone was injured for a second, but Darvish is going to come off for Borje there. And I do want Hoxa to be the other one to come on, but where can Hoxa play? He can only play in the center. Can anyone else play anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. No, only at the defense there, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get everything that I want. And I guess Hawks is not going to get the nod for this one. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, Asan can drop down, I guess. Yeah, Asan can go right. Borje could go left. Can move up Christensen here. Oh, Borje's stupid. And then we'll swap up everyone. Can let's see. Christensen can't play top there. Can Martel? Martel cannot. Can Elderete? No, he can't either. Okay, so we might actually just kind of absorb that one. Leave it at that. Borje, Christensen at the middle, Hoxa, there we go. And I think that should be it. Left mid, right mid. Alright, cool. We'll play like this. There's nothing wrong with playing more defensively, I guess. 11 shots, 8 on target versus 2 and 1. Just watch, we're going to concede because of this. Herbig, standing tall, nothing to it. I guess it's not that much more of a defensive approach, though. It's just changing an attacking mid to a defensive mid. Or, sorry, to a regular mid. Which I think it's Christensen that's playing that position. So he can kind of absorb Hoxa there, so he doesn't get drawn out too much. Christensen with a good tackle there. At least gives him a chance to kind of get some playing time. Beal almost scores there, but gets turned away by Herbig. He was only at a 6.9, but I guess it's because he didn't get that many shots on him. And Hoxa turns that away. Not bad. Does he have the captain's armband? That'd be odd if he did. No, he shouldn't because Martel has it. And it looks like it's all Osberg now. Penalty? No way. So we concede a penalty. Here's a chance for Herbig to really put this beyond all doubt. Yeah, it's always going to be awarded. There's no problem. And it was off Martel's arm. Guess he can't get a shutout. Yeah, no chance. Herbig guesses the wrong side too. There's nothing you can really do about that. We're going to go more balanced here. I think we should still be able to win this one. Like, without much hassle there. Not when you pass it like that. So Martel all of a sudden deciding not to play very well. Hassan adjusting on the right side here. Crosses it into Wiper. Wiper almost gets it. Feels though this isn't justice to Wiper either. He's not really getting, he's not going to get that many opportunities up front here. And Urbig turns that away. Almost go 3-2 here. Gonna cross in, but Martel's also tired. Hassan's tired. Everyone's kind of tired, just a little bit. It looks like time's just going to end without them getting any more opportunities here. As I spoke too soon, but we managed to collect it pretty easily. Schmidt's doing pretty decent. He hasn't been caught so far since he signed with us. And I wasn't sure about bringing him in either. I think it's just the fact that he can play left and center, and apparently a little bit right as well, that I did bring him in. I think it's just that he's 22, and I didn't really want to gamble on that. I prefer to kind of grab them when they're a little bit younger. Wiper with almost making something out of nothing there, and it looks like that will be the last chance of the game. Because Christensen's just going to waste time here. And I spoke too soon. Martel making up for his for his penalty shot by getting on the board here. And surely that's 4-1 here. Hertha Berlin tying against Borussia and then going ahead of them. Is Gus? I think Gustav Christensen's the guy that we end up trying to bring in. Oh, looks like it's going to be an offside. It is what it is. But that's all she wrote. We end up going through, and our rivals lose too. Hertha managing to beat them as well. We had 2 disallowed goals in this game. Could have easily been a lot higher. And it does, I mean, they're only 1 point away, but also, interestingly enough, we're very close to second place. Wow, 1 win could bump us up to there. So Leipzig, did they lose? Leipzig losing to Darmstadt opens everything up for us to be able to jump over people. 1 win could easily see us in second place. That would be insane. I don't think it's going to happen, but that'd be insane. Leverkusen still at the top spot with win over Freiburg. Hertha beating Borussia is a good sign for us as well. Hertha now in 14th place. And then Union Berlin beating Dusseldorf, but that doesn't really matter that much. But absolutely insane. We do play Bochum next, so that will definitely help as well. And yeah, we did ease to victory, that is for sure. So let's jump to see where we're going to come back for, because it's starting to get exciting. We're only going to come back for 2 more episodes after this, so we'll have to kind of make it work. Maybe we come back for, we're definitely coming back for the Borussia. But yeah, let's come back for the Bayer, and then we'll come back for the Borussia maybe. Yeah, I guess those 2 is probably what we're going to come back for. It feels that we have to, it's just so tight between each other. I would have rathered more spread out. But yeah, we'll come back for those ones. Let's see if we can get a result against Leverkusen. They just seem like absolute terrors this season. And we'll come back obviously for the semi-final, but hopefully we can manage to get a result on both of those. I'd be happier with the Borussia one, so we might have to kind of rotate players as well for that. But hopefully you guys like this. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and thank you for watching. Until next time.